If you've ever felt like you're suffocating in a crowd while everyone else is thriving, your brain might be wired completely different. And science just proved why you're not broken. You're just built for something most people will never understand. Ever walked into a packed mall and felt like someone just turned the volume of life up to 11? The fluorescent lights are stabbing your eyes, strangers are brushing past you like you're invisible, and there's this low hum of chaos that makes your chest tighten. You look around and everyone else seems fine. They're laughing, shopping, living. Meanwhile, you're standing there like a glitching NPC wondering when you can escape. Here's the thing. You're not broken, you're not antisocial, and you're definitely not weird. Your brain is just processing reality on a completely different frequency. Let me explain. Number 5. Your nervous system is a supercomputer running too many programs. Most people's brains have a built-in filter. It's like noise-canceling headphones for life. They walk into a crowd and their brain goes, okay, ignore the crying baby, ignore the guy yelling into his phone, ignore the smell of pretzels mixed with perfume. But your brain? It's recording everything in 4K HDR with surround sound. Psychologists call this a highly sensitive nervous system. Your brain doesn't just notice things, it absorbs them. Every conversation fragment, every facial expression, every shift in energy. It's like trying to drink from a fire hose while everyone else sips from a straw. No wonder you're exhausted after 20 minutes at a party. Studies show that highly sensitive people process sensory data 30% deeper than the average person, which means your brain is literally working overtime while others are on autopilot. That mental exhaustion you feel, it's not laziness. It's your brain running a marathon while everyone else is taking a casual stroll. And here's what nobody tells you. This hyper-awareness made our ancestors survive. While everyone else missed the rustling in the bushes, people like you noticed the danger first. Your sensitivity isn't a glitch. It's an evolutionary advantage that kept humanity alive. You're not too sensitive. You're exactly sensitive enough. But here's the plot twist. This isn't a weakness. It's a superpower most people don't have the bandwidth to handle. Number 4, you're not drained by people. You're drained by fakeness. Let's be honest. Crowds aren't just physically overwhelming, they're emotionally exhausting. Because in big groups, people put on masks. The fake laugh at a joke that wasn't funny, the forced smile when someone asks how you're doing, the performance of, I'm fine, when nobody actually is. And you can smell that fakeness from a mile away. You notice the micro-expressions, the tension in someone's voice, the energy that doesn't match their words. It's not that you hate people, you hate pretending. You hate small talk that goes nowhere. You hate surface-level interactions that feel like chewing cardboard. Psychologists call this social masking fatigue, and it's why you'd rather have one deep 2 a.m. conversation than attend 10 shallow parties. Your brain craves substance, not noise. And in a world addicted to surface-level connections, that makes you dangerously rare. Research from Oxford University found that people who avoid crowds have higher emotional intelligence scores than those who seek them out. Translation, you're not socially awkward, you're socially selective. You don't need 100 acquaintances, you need 3 real ones. And that's not antisocial, that's wisdom. Solitude isn't loneliness for you, it's honesty. It's the only place where you don't have to perform, filter, or shrink yourself to fit into someone else's comfort zone. Let's continue with number 3. Your brain chemistry is literally different. Here's where it gets wild. Scientists discovered that introverts and people who hate crowds have a dopamine imbalance compared to extroverts. Dopamine is the reward chemical. When extroverts are around people, their brains release dopamine like confetti. They feel energized, alive, unstoppable. But your brain? It releases way less dopamine in social situations. Instead, you get overstimulated. It's like your brain is saying, this is too much input, abort mission, retreat to safety. That's why after a crowded event, you don't feel recharged, you feel like you just ran a marathon in a mascot costume. Here's the kicker. Your brain runs on acetylcholine instead, a chemical that rewards deep thinking, reflection, and solitude. While extroverts need crowds to feel alive, you need quiet to access your genius. It's not that you're antisocial, you're just chemically wired for depth, not distraction. Neuroscientists at Harvard discovered that introverted brains have more gray matter in the prefrontal cortex, the area responsible for complex thinking and decision-making. So when you're sitting alone doing nothing, your brain is actually doing everything. You're not wasting time. You're processing life at a level most people never reach. That's not isolation, that's incubation. And that's also why you feel most alive in quiet moments. Late night drives with music playing softly, empty coffee shops at 6 a.m., walking through a forest where the only sound is your own breathing. Those moments aren't boring. They're where your brain finally gets to rest and recharge. Number 2, you're an emotional sponge, and that's not a bad thing. Ever walked into a room and immediately felt the vibe was off? Even though everyone was smiling, you could sense the tension, the unspoken conflict, the heaviness in the air. That's because people who dislike crowds have hyper-empathy. Your brain literally mirrors the emotions of people around you. So imagine being in a crowded space. You're not just feeling your own stress, you're absorbing everyone else's anxiety, frustration, excitement, sadness, all at once. It's like being a radio that picks up every single station simultaneously. No wonder you need to escape. But here's the beautiful part. This makes you one of the most emotionally intelligent people in the room. You understand people on a level most never will. You see through the masks. You feel what's unsaid. And that is rare. Number 1, you're not avoiding life. You're protecting your peace. Society loves to glorify being busy, loud, and constantly surrounded by people. If you're not at every party, every event, every gathering, you're labeled as antisocial or boring. But here's the truth they won't tell you. Choosing peace over chaos is one of the bravest things you can do. You understand something most people spend their whole lives running from, that silence isn't empty, it's full of clarity, creativity, self-awareness. Your solitude isn't loneliness, it's self-connection. It's where you do your best thinking, your deepest feeling, your most authentic living. You're not missing out. You're opting out of a game that was never designed for people like you. And that takes guts. So next time someone asks, why are you so quiet? Or why don't you come out more? Just smile, because they don't realize you're listening to the world in a way they can't. You see things deeply. You feel things deeply. And in a world that's constantly screaming, your quiet is revolutionary. You're not broken. You're just built different. And that's exactly what the world needs more of. So, tell me, are you someone who hates crowded places, or do you thrive in chaos? Drop a comment. I want to see how many of us choose peace over noise. If this resonated, hit subscribe. We go deeper every single day. And smash that like button so more people who feel like this can find their tribe.